Hi, I'm Nancy Valentine Smith, and I am a medicine woman of the earth and of the stars. Being in nature is so important. If you're able to get out in nature, even if it's just your local park, and connect to the trees, to the earth, this is going to assist you, because the elemental realm of Mother Earth is very active at the moment. Whether you are in an urban area or you're out in the country, out in more of nature, the elemental forces of nature are very strong at this time. And the elemental energies are providing a clearing, a wash of our field. It's like going to a car wash, but you're actually going into the elemental wash place. So being around the trees, being around nature, you're getting a cleanse. But also, you're assisting the energy earth lines. Because you are going through such a massive time of remembering and clearing and healing, when you're in nature, you are also helping the bigger picture of what's going on the planet through and via the energy lines, the meridian points of Earth. And how you're doing this is that when you are in these natural spaces, like I said, even a park, get near a tree, you are connecting with the energy lights, and you're connecting with the energy lines through the roots, through the soil of the earth. And because you are going through so much transmutation, and this is happening also on the planet, you, in your knowledge and wisdom being activated, is also co-creating in delivering the light to many places on the planet that is needing assistance of light. Because when we go through what we're going through, we are feeling the disempowerment of our journey and our history. We are feeling all those emotions and heavy emotions that are clearing out. Some of these emotions also go into the base energy centers, which is the area of survival. And then there are aspects within our being, through our histories, our experience, but also our family, our culture, and the collective, that hold the energy of turmoil, suffering, and extreme fear. So these energies also are part of that collective consciousness. And this is being dislodged and being activated on the planet at this time. So when you are in nature and you are connecting, you're connecting to the trees or a tree, and you sit and you be, and you sit in that stillness, you don't have to think about what I've just said. Just your presence in the stillness, in that light, peaceful energy, is assisting the light that is activated, that's coming through in a big way, in the very expansive way, connected to bringing light onto the planet in what I call the three-dimensional consciousness. That's how you are assisting not only yourself in your transmutation, but also you are assisting this beautiful planet, Mother Earth. And like I've just said, you don't even have to have the thoughts about what's happening. It's just about moving into that presence, that stillness. So when the light comes through, it comes through clearly and powerfully to move through you, the channel, the bridge, into the soil through your souls, into the soil, into the roots of the tree, for it to assist the elemental forces of nature to move through and do what Mother Nature, Mother Earth is doing in the transmutation and the shifting that is occurring and needs to occur on this planet. So there's a lot of stuff that we are experiencing. And as we experience this and go through it, we're also linked to that bigger picture of great shifts. So when we look at the journey of this planet and many great beings that have walked this planet, they've gone through this enlightenment, this remembering. I've said this before. This is what we're in. But there are different happenings and experiencing of this. It's like everything has come up. Everything has come up from the shadows. This is happening in our being too. And we are moving through this. We are transmuting so quickly. Remember that. So everything in the shadow realms within us, but also on the planet, is revealed. Remember this so you don't go or fall into fear and despair. For when you really understand, and you will understand it, and we still are understanding it, and we'll go through understanding it, and then sometimes we'll have many moments of forgetting, and that's okay. It's just this continuous growing process. But as you more and more absorb the light energy and remember the knowledge of our growth, of our remembering, which has always been there. This was taught in the mystery schools, the ancient mystery schools of the past. And this is a remembering in us. And this is what is awakening and activating. That as we more move into that lightness of being, and it becomes more of that overlighting presence, what will occur is that the external reality will move, and has to, because it's the law of energy, has to move into that high light frequency. As above, so below. As within, the external will show. Remember that. That's where we are at. Busy, massive time. We are continuously going through the many levels of change. This is held in the energy centers of the third eye, the pineal gland, the head centers. This knowledge is held in those archival areas of the pineal gland, the head centers, the third eye. And it's held there because it has been contained and been stored in those head centers for eons, because we put away that knowledge of enlightenment when and this is back at the beginning of creation, when we started to forget. And when we started to forget, we started to move and had to adjust, moving through the passages of the dark. We are coming out of those times, eon and eon and eon of being in that consciousness. So that's why also you're going to have moments where it feels really strange around your head centers, where you might feel really overwhelmed, feeling a bit like your mind, the Wi-Fi has dropped off around the head centers, where you're not able to remember or hold a thought, or you just don't feel like your old self around the head centers. And the brain fog is part of this. At the moment, if you're feeling a lot of unusual activities energetically around the head centers, or this dense, dull thud feeling, it's because there is movement around those head centers, the pineal gland, the third eye, as it starts very, very gently, because we can only handle small amounts of release, of a remembering of our enlightened state of being. Enlightened state of being before we forgot. And I'm talking here on earth. So that's around the head centers. Okay, so that is also what we are starting to feel and experience, because this is also part of a change in the state of our being. We are changing our consciousness. We are changing our mind. We are having a change of mind. Our mind is shifting, which means how we see things, how we perceive things, how we witness is shifting. And it's shifting into more expanse, more mana, more spirit life force, more light. These are the energies that I'm sharing with you, is the energies of our initiation process of remembering. Thank you very much, and I will connect with you very soon again. Thank you.